Hey everyone, welcome back to TLB Station. In this video, we're going to expand on the auto tab functionality we created before by handling a common scenario, multi-field pasting, like when you paste an OTP code all at once. I'll show you how to distribute the pasted code across multiple input fields automatically. Let's dive right into it. First, we will iterate over the inputs using the for-each method to attach a paste event listener to each input. This will allow us to handle the paste action for all input fields. But first, we need to understand clipboard events. There are three main clipboard events: copy, cut, and paste. Each of these events gives us access to the clipboard event interface, which lets us read and modify the data in the clipboard. Let's take a look at some of the key properties that we can use to interact with these events. First, the clipboard data property. The clipboard data property is a data transfer object, which can be used to put data into the clipboard from the copy and cut event handlers using setData method. Obtain the data to be pasted from the paste event handler using the getData method. Next, the type property. The type property represents the type of clipboard event that is being triggered, either copy, cut, or paste. Next, the target property. The target property is a reference to the object that caused the event, and it is usually an element. There are additional properties that might be relevant depending on the use case, such as bubbles, cancelable, and current target, which can be helpful in more complex event handling scenarios. Now we will add an event listener to each input field of type paste, and we will use a function with the parameter e. This parameter represents the clipboard event that was triggered, allowing us to access the data that was pasted. Inside the event handler, we'll call e.preventDefault method to stop the default paste behavior, which is inserting the clipboard content into the focused input field only. Now, we create a variable called pasted_data to store the pasted data from the clipboard using the e.clipboard data property with the getData method, specifying the format text. Then, we use the split method with an empty string to convert the pasted data into an array of individual characters. Now we loop through the pasted data array using the for-each method with a function that has two parameters: char, which represents each character from the array, and I, which is the index of that character. This allows us to iterate over the pasted characters and assign them to the corresponding input fields based on their index. Inside the loop, we check if there's a corresponding input field at the same index as the current character by using inputs index I. If the input exists, we assign the character to the input's value, effectively populating the input fields with the pasted data one by one. Now, if we try to paste a 5-digit code into the input fields, you can see that each character is correctly placed into its respective input field. But there's an issue with focusing. The focus should automatically move to the next empty input field after pasting the code, not stay in the first field. To fix this, we'll add a condition that checks if the length of the pasted data is less than the total number of input fields. If it is, we'll move the focus to the input field that comes right after the last filled one. Otherwise, we'll set the focus to the last input field. If we try pasting the same code again, the focus will correctly move to the next available input field after the pasted characters. And if we paste the full code, the focus will remain on the last input field. That's it for today's video. We've successfully implemented multi-field pasting functionality that enhances the user experience when entering codes like OTP. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to TLB Station for more videos and tutorials, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.